Now, with Russia intensifying its attacks on Kyiv, more and more people are fleeing the region to seek shelter in western Ukrainian cities such as Lviv, which is considered to be safer when compared to the Ukrainian capital. Our correspondent Anas Mallick, who is in the heart of the conflict, has now sent us this special report of his journey from Kyiv, that is the Ukrainian capital, to the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. Take a look.
We're driving on the road of Lviv, the normal route from Zotomir. Therefore, we've taken the longer route. You'd see a couple of checkpoints out on the road, some trenches as well, and these checkpoints are usually guarded or bordered by Ukrainian military with the help of what they call our volunteers. You'd see a Ukrainian flag on it as well. This is almost halfway between Lviv and Kyiv, and this route that we have taken, more of a detour, is considered to be relatively safe. We're seeing just deployments around, more and more checkpoints, some artillery and ordnance deployment as well. We're not, of course, allowed to film that. But by and large, this road is peaceful. It's the longer route. It takes about 9.5 to 10 hours to get to Lviv in the west from Kyiv. But we're almost halfway through. We've taken a detour. We went 150 kilometers south and then came towards Vinnytsia from Uman towards Lviv. Now, shops like these are usually found empty for supplies, for essential supplies, and that shows that how dire the situation is, that even shops are empty and people are stocking up.
I thought it's not possible, but when I wake up at Sunday morning, my friend call me and tell that the war begin. You should take your family and move out from the city. But it was very difficult. In first 2 days I stayed in Kyiv. It was very difficult to move out from the city because a lot of people try to do this and roads was overloaded.
So where's your family now?
Now my family in a safe place. They move out of Ukraine. We have friends in Europe, so they call my family and my parents.
So did you voluntarily choose to stay back, or was it because of the rule that was in place that you could not go out?
I think about it for me, and I should stay.
So almost 10 hours later, we've just arrived in the city of Lviv. The city is more of a ghost town, and rightly so, because it's under curfew. On the way, we took a long route because that was considered relatively safe. We were stopped at numerous checkpoints, allowed only after our accreditation was verified. We saw military convoys moving, and 10 hours later we finally made it to Lviv, and this is how the city looks. It bears a very deserted look. It's under curfew right now. In the city of Lviv, we were just stopped very near to the Rhino Square, which is the city center. It's a very prominent square which houses a couple of ancient time cathedrals, as old as about 1400 years old, including the Armenian cathedral. The police did quite of a thorough security check, including checking our accreditations, verifying them, verifying our credentials, and then they allowed us to go through because it's curfew, so nobody is actually allowed right now. This is how the city looks like.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.